Hello coolers and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with Jules Kounde talking about this very sad report claiming that Premier League giants Chelsea have reignited the pursuit of the in-demand Barcelona defensive target. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Cesar Azpilicueta, it has been reported that Barcelona prioritized signing the Spanish defender who will be sold for an affordable fee. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Having completed some major deals over the past couple of weeks, Barca are focusing their attention on getting the signings of Robert Lewandowski and Jules Kounde over the line. While the Lewandowski deal has stalled due to resistance from Bayern, things seem a little simpler with regard to Kounde's operation, as Sevilla are in need of making quick sales to sign new players. Furthermore, the 23-year-old Frenchman is believed to have agreed personal terms with Barca, which would help speed up the process. However, there could be a fresh twist in the tale, as Chelsea have rekindled their interest in Kounde and are working on signing him from Sevilla this summer. This claims comes from Gianluca Di Marzio, with a report stating that the Blues have decided to rekindle their pursuit of the Barca target after having ended their pursuit or their interest in him in the recent past. Chelsea are in the market for defensive reinforcements and are closing on the signing of Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli. They were also believed to be keen on signing Nathan Ake from Manchester City, but the move has stalled. It has then forced Chelsea to turn their focus back on Kounde, with Thomas Tuchel still keen on bolstering his defensive roster. It is claimed that the interest in the Frenchman is being driven by the club's new owner, Todd Boehly. The report further states that it could even be the next signing that happens at Chelsea this summer, which would indicate that Barcelona are facing the risk of missing out on the signing of Kounde. It seems like we could be gearing up for another battle, similar to the one we saw with Rafinha when Chelsea entered the race. While Barca prevailed in that race, it remains to be seen if they can still beat Chelsea for the capture of Jules Kounde. So from what we are seeing, Chelsea continue to be a stumbling block for many of our targets. Not all of our targets, even for a team like Manchester United when they entered the race for Frankie de Jong. And they were still a stumbling block because they just see when you are interested so heavily, they just come and hijack. But thank God they have not succeeded so far in any of them. I'm really shocked. I'm really surprised about this. Like, Koulibaly is going to Chelsea. Nathan Ake have been strongly linked. Like, Tuchel wants to strengthen his backline. We all know that, with two defenders. I think this comes because Nathan Ake's deal with Man City, the negotiations with Chelsea have stalled, and that is where the problem lies. And just yesterday, when we were talking about how Barcelona now have the upper hand because there is no top team out there that is leading the race for Kounde, which you can now fancy Barca to go and win that race. But come on, this report is just bringing something sad, that Chelsea have entered the race yet again. Of course, Chelsea in the past have been leading this race for Jules Kounde, for a long time before eventually abandoning the race because they had better offers or they had better players, according to them. So let's see if actually they will succeed to get Kounde. It's going to be a big blow, to be honest. It's going to be a very harsh blow for us if they succeed to get Kounde, because just imagine, Kounde and Koulibaly were Xavi's top two priorities when it comes to defenders for the upcoming season. And potentially there's that scenario where Chelsea will get the two of them. Like, we can lose all our defensive targets to Chelsea. Come on. I really don't want that to happen. It's going to be very sad and it's going to be difficult to take such a big blow. But Barca are confident, no doubt. And there's one thing, Barca should try to hasten up. I think for Kounde, they have been so slow, too slow. Like, I know they like to talk about Lewandowski a lot, but let's be fast in this. Now that Chelsea have entered the picture, that's the more reason why we need to act fast. Lewandowski's deal looks so close from what we are getting in today's reports. And just imagine if we can get Kounde as well, the summer transfer window will be deemed a success. So let's hope that it works out like that. Then on to the final story of discussion. With Barcelona closing the signings of Rafinha and Ousmane Dembele this week, the focus will now shift on other targets as Xavi Hernandez looks to strengthen his squad ahead of the upcoming campaign. A move for Bayern Munich superstar Robert Lewandowski remains the top priority for Xavi, but according to Mundo Deportivo, the Blaugrana have also made the signings of Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta as a priority, given that they really need him to strengthen that right back. The 32-year-old veteran is in the final year of his contract with Chelsea and has his heart set on a move to Barcelona. Personal terms between the defender and Barca have already been agreed upon, with the transfer now believed to be on the cards. As per the report, Barcelona have prioritized the capture of Azpilicueta over his Chelsea teammate and left-back Marcos Alonso. If the latter signings gets complicated, Barca have alternatives lined up. However, they are not willing to compromise on the signing of Azpilicueta, with Barca expected to launch an offer for the Spanish international imminently. Chelsea, for their part, are open to selling Azpilicueta and will not stand in the way of his departure after his contributions and performances for the club over the past decade. Chelsea have informed Azpilicueta that they will sell him for an affordable price. However, they have requested time to find a replacement for the veteran defender, who is waiting for a resolution on the situation with the rest of the Blue squad in the United States on their pre-season tour. Barcelona have made the 32-year-old veteran a key priority because not only will he reinforce the right-back slot, but also provide cover at left-back, the position he has played in for over 100 games for Chelsea, while he can also double up as a centre-back. His versatility and leadership are immensely valued in the Barcelona camp, and with Chelsea now closing in on the signing of Kalidou Koulibaly and Nathan Ake, Barca could soon land Azpilicueta. The race for Azpilicueta looks somehow positive and optimistic, honestly speaking, because recent reports have been saying that Barcelona are increasingly getting confident that the deal will go through, and we've been talking about a fee of about 5 million euros that Chelsea might accept. We know Azpilicueta unilaterally extended his contract with Chelsea for 1 more year, but that does not mean he won't leave. Chelsea, according to reports, are open to the possibility of the veteran leaving them, and according to what they are saying, they are looking for a replacement before he can leave. So normally with the pre-season coming up for Barcelona, manager Xavi and his coaching staff are really hoping that some of these deals are wrapped up as soon as possible, so that those players, those new signings, can travel alongside, or they can meet the team there in America, get used to with the team dynamics, get used to with Xavi, get used to with their teammates, and that would be so good if we can do these transactions very early before the new season kicks off. So Azpilicueta will be coming to Barcelona. From all indications, there's a high chance he comes. And we know the right back is a position that Barca have been trying to strengthen all day long, all season long. And Azpilicueta will be a perfect fit as it stands. For Marcos Alonso, nothing really have been spoken about him in these past few days. But I don't really want Xavi to minimize that. We need to strengthen that left back. We need to strengthen the left back. That's something that I've really want Barca to do. Jordi Alba is still the only player there. We can't expect to enter another season with Jordi Alba being the only player at that place. We know Sergio Dest can also play left back. Even the Azpilicueta can play left back. But we can't depend on players who play left back as their second or third choice. We need a player who is by trade a left back. Alonso have been strongly linked, and as it stands, Barca are just have cooled down with the interest. But I want Barca to go strongly for him because he is a good player, and despite just being 31, Barcelona still need him to be a deputy for Jordi Alba for next season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.